Trixie, Zeki's Verse, Kader, and Mr. Crank. I think from last place. Right. Right now it's gonna be 11 laps on the wet tires. This race is certainly gonna be really promising. So let's see what happen. Grandi, you have to. Where's Grandi? Okay, Grandi's here. Nice. Okay. Where do you have to say keys? Alright, so the sprint is about to start. It's gonna be a wet race, 100% wet race, as you can see now. There we go. We are racing in Qatar with Levy starting in first place, doing a really good start with Kubo trying already to pass him. I'm trying to put the right settings. But now you can see Levy with a really good start at the beginning, and it seems like he's running away already with Corvid now in second. With Tourist now trying to go for a second place. You can see now with Gironi also up there. And they're going free wide. It's the Scuderia Carmondo drivers with Tourist. They almost cause a light rocket there. But now they lucky survived. Meanwhile, Kubo not really with a good start with Jake now getting pushed to the grass on the inside. And we see Kubo and Rosin going side by side with Andres behind this. Could be a little bit dangerous. You can see now Andres trying to go for a move on the outside, but that's not gonna work. Meanwhile, I have Jake now going for the left. Can you make a move with Andres trying to close the door? And now we see Kubo. Oh, Andres with a great move on the outside. But now, oh, Jake is gonna close the door to Andres. Now Kubo up into P5 right now. We see Jake following him in P6. It's a hell of a battle there for P5. Meantime, Reese is leading the race with Levy now in second place. Levy has already claimed 2 wins in sprint races with Gironi now in third. So it's a really close battle. Let's see now. This is the section where overtaking is certainly not really. Oh my god, the race went wide. I think he pushed Levy off. So now it's Gironi happy to the lead of the race. It's very likely to be CL champion this season. And now he's looking to be much more confirmed, I would say. But now you can see Urist right now in first place once again. Now Gironi on the inside, he takes the lead again. There we go. This battle for the win is certainly much more than alive. You can see also Levy trying to pass Corvid. Corvid goes completely wide. There's a really huge runoff, but seems like that wasn't really enough. Meanwhile, Kubo starting from second place, he followed a little bit at the start, but now he's up to P4. Really good start from. Good recovery from the Polish drivers. We see now Uris trying to battle Gironi. Now Levy trying to make it a free wide into third one. Can they survive it? I think they can. Now Levy up into the lead of the race with now Uris going side by side with Levy. Will Levy leave the space? Yes, he will. Now Uris on the outside. He's gonna have the inside line now. Is this gonna work for him? No, it's not. I think Levy's still defending really well, as you can see. Oh my god, this is a really big battle right now. We see now Uris once again on the inside. But now it's gonna be Levy with the advantage on the inside line. Let's see what Kubo and Gironi do. There goes Gironi on the inside line with Levy. Now Uris playing with Gironi and Levy free wide into the final corner. But now Uris is down in third with Gironi in second and Levy in first. But now, oh my god, Uris going to the middle of the Belarus driver. He's gonna get into the lead of the race. Oh my god, this is quite an emotional battle, as you can see now. Still Uris versus Levy for first place with Gironi now. He's down in the third place, but there he goes, Gironi now with another overtake. He takes the lead of the race, but it's still not over. Oh my god, I think this is the best sprint race I've ever seen so far. Oh my god, I'm really thankful that I made this track. So, and also thankful for the animator for decorating this, because it's probably the reason why this track has got into the calendar. But meanwhile, I still see Gironi leading the race with Kubo now. Oh, Levy's gonna close the door. Reese gets pushed off the track. We now see Kubo trying to survive, not get pushed off the track. As you see now, Levy going side by side with Kubo. Kubo takes second place. Meanwhile, it's still Gironi leading the race. Levy tries to go for the inside of Kubo, but it's not gonna work that move. Meanwhile, we have Corvid also still in this battle. We have 5 drivers. You can see they're going free wide once again, but they all survive pretty well. So they are still in this battle for the lead, as you can see now. I think Corvid is gonna get that slipstream from Kubo. Or maybe he can't, I think he's really close. Yeah, now he's on the slipstream. So it's a 5-way battle for the win of this race. Oh my god, it's really crazy. You can see still. Oh, I think Kubo got pushed off the track by Gironi. You can see Seti lost some distance. Now he's going wide. Now Reese up into second. Now I think they're going away with the first place. Let's see if Reese will go for the slipstream of Shiruni so they can get away from Kubo and Corvid. Let's see now. You can see now Corvid going a bit wide with Kubo. But you know, you have this group, it's Shiruni and Juris. Then at the back you have Kubo, Corvid and but now I think Juris is really trying to battle Shiruni. Like he's trying to get into the lead of the race, but not sure if that's the smartest thing because it's 4 laps to go now. Juris going for the inside line. Juris at the outside, can he defend it? Oh, they have still survived pretty well. So they are still on the track. It's still now Ruiz taking the lead of Ruiz now with Gironi. Oh my god, Gironi goes too much on the inside. He's gonna push Ruiz off. Oh my god, that wasn't really good. But still now, Kubo and Corvi is now back on this battle. Meanwhile, Jake is sick and Levy has fallen down, so this pack of 5 drivers is being reduced to 4, but maybe if they continue battling, Levy might have a chance of coming back. But now we see still Gironi, Kubo with Corvid now. Ooh, Corvid goes off the track. That was a mistake from him. You know, have Gironi going side by side with Therese, but Therese with Kubo, Therese comes out of nowhere. He now takes second place once again. Oh, now Kubo goes completely off the track. I don't know what happened there. Maybe some lag with Corvid. And he's now down in P5 with Levy up into P4. In the meantime, we have Jake in P6 getting really close. But now only the leads are close to each other. Oh my god, I think Chris got pushed wide. And Gironi is now down into second place as he went really wide, so that allowed Corvid to get into first place. I don't think Chris will be happy with that. But they've been pushing each other off sometimes, so I don't know what's gonna happen after this race. But in the meantime, you have Maurice and Levy going for with the lag rocket. Are they going to survive it? Yes, they can, and they're gonna get much closer to the Squadron Carbon drivers with now only 2 laps to go. There's still, the battle for the win is still on. As you can see, these tires are getting really old. We cannot forget that this race for being the finale is a bit bigger, so that's why these tires will get older in the end than usual. So you also see Levy now, maybe going for the move on the wrist. Can he make it? He's gonna have the inside line. He's now gonna try the move. And they're going side by side into the final corner. This is the battle for the last podium position. We're now going to the final lap. Can Corvid get his win on the sprint race just like in the previous... Oh, actually he didn't get win, it was Levy. So can Corvid get his first win? You can see he's still leading the race, but now, oh, Gironi is getting really close. He could see the teammates battling each other for the win of the race. Here we go, it's the final sector. It's a really fast sector. We probably don't really need to break, but there he goes, Gironi going side by side with Corvid. Gironi takes lead now. Corvid is still happy to the lead and now going to the final corner. Can Corvid take it? I think he's gonna take it. There he goes. Corvid wins the Qatari sprint race, and Gironi is gonna get second, and Ruiz is gonna complete the podium. We have Hugo, Levy, then it's Jake, Rosim, then it's Kader, Andres. It's gonna be Zeki's verse, Goetzi, Kraft, Trixie, but then it's gonna be Mr. Crunk in the end. Oh my god, I think this was certainly the best sprint race I've ever seen. Sadly, we saw some dirty moments, but this was an epic battle. I don't really regret making the sprint race.
What the fuck was that, Jeru? Jesus Christ, Jeru, what the fuck? Oh. Anyway, let's just do the feature.
Right, looking at the
What
results,
are you
Corvid.
talking? You fucking dive bombed. Wait, let me make sure I recorded. Yeah, I recorded, so I'll be able to show it there.
Right,
It
I'm
was
gonna
even
just
worse than Anti's dive bomb.
right now it's 30 laps. Feature race, zero rain, 3 laps qualifying. This was amazing. I think really hope Grandy doesn't have any problems with the recording because
Yeah, it's
this
always
was
the fucking high pingers, man. Jesus.
for me it was an amazing race to watch. That's what I'm gonna say. In the meantime, Kubo got the fastest lap in the sprint, so that's one more point, or maybe it's not. I'm not sure if you get point for fastest lap in the sprint.
I can't do well in sprint races. These guys are so dumb, but the raindrops on my screen just hurt my eyes so badly I can't get into a rhythm.
Okay, let's. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. So now we are here for the qualifying for the feature race, and for the first time, you can see live who is ahead and who is not after each lap, which is a really good feature that Apple amazing added to this game. And so yeah, quite a lot of the latest features added in the game were really good for commentators. Today this should be a really exciting race. As you can see, the sprint race that was really crazy. I think best sprint race I've ever seen. So many drivers battling for a win. Maybe the Brazil race was a bit similar, but here it's just that the crashes. I think there's only one corner where it can happen. The big like rocket, which is that one that has quite a lot of runoff on the outside. In the meantime, I'm not sure who's going to be the first to cross the line. Alright, now watching Levy. There you go, it's going to be actually Gironi, the first driver to cross the line. He has a lap of 36.97, and it's Kubo in second place with 37.12, then it's Levy with 25, Kraft 35, and Square with 40. And meanwhile, Reese is down in P8. You have Quetzalcoatl putting himself up there in the mix. Also, Kraft is up into P4. That's good qualifying from the Finnish driver. Right now you can see Johnny is about to complete the second lap, and Corvid is gonna get up into second. Kubo is in third. You see Rosim also in P4. Meantime, Kraft and Gletzi notably falling down. Reese is gonna fall down to P10, so even worse for him. You know, you see Jake on P12 so far. And yes, Jurini right now looks to be having pole, but it's still provisional pole. Not sure if you're gonna see someone outperforming Bell's driver in qualifying. Corvid might certainly be one of the candidates, but let's see now. They're doing the final lap. Oh, Rosim with 36.67. Kubo was also up there with 36.83. So he's gonna be up in second place. And Giroud is gonna fall down to third after being first after 2 laps. So here we go. It's Rosim starting from pole position. Mikovo starts alongside. Then we have Scuderia Carmona's drive with Giroud and Corvid. Then you have Iris followed by Levy and Jake. Then you have Graf in P8 followed by Kyler. Then Kletzy completing the top 10. Then you have Andres and Zaki's verse followed by Trixie and Mr. Crank starting from the back of the grid. Okay, checking the standings real quick. Yeah, Razim is 18 points behind. I still be possible to get the title, but it's really hard. I think Journey can at least top 5 at least. Alright, so we are here for the feature race. You see Razim starting from first place with the hard tires. Journey also with hard tires, so here we go, we are racing in Qatar. Razim actually went for the soft tires, but Journey is on the hards right now. Kubo tried to take the outside, but he's going to touch the grass in the end, and Journey also touched the grass. Now Uri is trying to get into the lead of the race, with Kubo now going wide. He goes on the sideline of that corner. Meanwhile, Uri, he was up into first place, but now down in P7. In the meantime, you see Kader going wide, so he's going to get passed by Corvid. But in the meantime, you have Razim going for the outside. He's up in second place, and it's Kubo now leading. Let's see what will Razim do now with Jake. Was in third, but not anymore. He went to the grass, but in the meantime, it's Razim now leading this race, and I think he's gonna be alone if these drivers for second place are not careful. You can see also Kader now. Kubo going for the sideline. He's gonna get to second place now. Levy still trying to battle it. Oh my god, this is a big, huge pile up, and Razim just relaxing at the front. Now Kubo in second. Now Jake going completely wide. He's gonna push Kubo. Oh my god, Kubo is not gonna be happy for this. As you can see, oh my god, that was a really big crash. And in the meantime, this started to cause quite a lot of chaos. As you can see, Razim leading the race with soft tires. Then you have Corvid with the mediums in second place. If he could get some of that Razim's safety, that would be really good for him. In the meantime, we have Jeroni crucially in P5 with Zeki's verse now going for the sideline. Can he take it? No, I don't think it's so. I think I'm gonna stay behind for now. But now he's gonna try and take the safety. As you can see, he's turning too early and pushing Jeroni on the inside. Then you have Kraft also up there for the push race organization. And I think things are getting a little bit much calmer. But oh my god, I really need to catch a breath. Alright, so Razim is leading this race with Corvid following him. He's really close to that slipstream, but not close enough. Then you have Uris up into third place. Then you have, now this is where the crazy battle is. It's the battle for P4. We see Kubo, we see Kraft and Zeki's verse, and Jeroni as well. Oh, Jeroni going off the track with Kraft. I think that was a lag rocket now. Jeroni is down in P7. This is not really an ideal situation, as you can see now. Razim's teammate is right in front of him. It's Andres. Not sure if Andres is gonna do something. He's gonna go wide with Jeroni, not giving any space. As you can see, Jeroni tries to get on the inside line, but he doesn't have really the ideal tires for these conditions. As you can see, his tires are really slow on this straight line, so Andres might have a bit of an easier job to defend. See now Jeroni on the outside with Coetzee on the inside, and you have also Andres up there. The Andres now in P6. See now Jeroni on the outside. Can Coetzee now going for the move on the outside? I don't think so. Now Andres going wide. He's gonna push Jeroni there. Now Coetzee with the double overtake. Gonna take P6 for now. So now we see also Zeki's in P5 makes a huge mistake. He's gonna lose at least 3 positions. Now it's also left trying to overtake. In the meantime, we still have this battle. It's Andres, Coetzee, and Jeroni. You can see now. Meanwhile, someone has pitted, and that's Razim. It's gonna be Razim. Not sure if this was the best time to pit because he might be in traffic, but no, actually he's gonna be able to crucially to get some clean air. So we have also Journey with Coetzee and Andres, and we have Levy. They're all still battling each other. This is a really attractive push for this battling. It's just large corners, long straights. It's really hard to get rid of someone. So there we go. We still have Coetzee now on the outside. Now Andres is going to the pits. In the meantime, Kubo and Reese have decided to pit at the same time. But now they're going to be in a much worse situation compared to Razim. As you can see, Razim up into the lead with the soft tires. He has the clean air. But in the meantime, Kubo and Reese are going to have some traffic ahead. They have Jake, Coetzee, and Levy. Oh, Jake's get pushed wide. He's going to lose 2 positions. Now he has... Oh my god, not sure what happened with Kubo. Maybe he was also pushed there. But he's going to lose contact with Reese. Let's see if Jake will slipstream him. Because yeah, these tires have the old tires, so they probably should between someone who is fighting for the top positions. In the meantime, Zach is well into the pits. Meanwhile, with the fastest lap, I see that with the 36, you see, who is that? Oh, that's Corby up in front, so that's Corby with the fastest lap so far. That's really impressive with the mediums. Maybe he took some slipstream in order to do that. So, okay, in the meantime, we have Levy and the Uris. Maybe started with the hards and still with those hards, and now he has slipstream of Uris. Let's see if he can keep it. I think he can. So yeah, pretty sure he's gonna slipstream right now. In the meantime, Corby has pitted and now. Oh, I think Levy got pushed wide, I'm not sure, but it seems like he's gonna lose that slipstream from Ruiz, but now he might have the slipstream from Kubo. As you can see, also Goletzi trying to do the same, as he also has all hearts, and Jake has old hearts as well. So quite a lot of drivers starting with the hard tires, sort of in a track like this, as we see now. Gironi trying to pass Ruiz. They were certainly mad at each other from the previous race, so that might affect something in these races. Now we see Corvid passing Gironi, not giving any space after that. But Corvid is from Australia, so yeah, his ping is probably gonna be a bit bigger. That I think should be taken into account. Meantime, we have Rosin still leading this race, and now he took the fastest lap he has. He's 36.9, so a really strong lap from Rosin. I think Rosin looking really comfortable to win the race. There's no rain in this race, that was his strategy, so yeah, he has the clean air. He has the lead of the race, with the race now in second. He has also a huge gap at the front. So it's really a matter of defending, of managing the pit stops, and he might get to win. Meanwhile, in the meantime, we have Andres versus Kubo now battling for P4. See Kubo with the soft tires. And I think he probably should want to pass Andres, as you know, even if his tires are older, he still has the softs, and the softs are significantly faster than the hards. You see, Andres' best lap was the 37.95, so I'm not really sure if he really has the pace. You see now Kubo gonna go for the inside. I see Andres to slipstream. You can see now Kubo has the inside line. Andres is gonna keep it on the outside. Now he's gonna make a mistake. Kubo makes a mistake as well. So now it's Levy going for the inside line, and he makes an easy overtake. There he goes, the Belarus driver. Maybe push Kubo there off. But you know, we also have Gironi going wider with Graf. Gironi now at P7, but I think this is still enough for the title, as he also got some good points from the sprint race, as he got second place, where Rosin wasn't in a good position. So yeah, I think Rosin still looking, Gironi is still looking for to win the title. Although I'm really skeptical of this hard tire strategy, to be honest. Might certainly be able to save some pit stops, but still those tires are really slow. So I don't know, we have to wait and see how his strategy goes. Maybe going for a two-stopper, I think. Can do 10 laps things is 10 laps with the hards each stint. Yeah, now things are certainly getting much calmer compared to the sprint race. Yeah, we are 14 laps, no, lap 14, and yeah, most of the drivers racing alone. But right now we see still this battle is between Gironi and Andres, and Gironi makes the move on the outside. Really great overtake by the Belarus driver. But now you can see Andres maybe still looking for the battle. Does he go for the outside? He's gonna hit maybe the inside. Oh, he tries to get on the inside now for the final corner. Can he make the move? And yes, I don't think. Oh, he's going to the pits right now. On lap 14. And he's taking the hards again. Right, so looking for an undercut on Gironi. Let's see if that's gonna work for him. In the meantime, we see Gironi now catching up to Levy, who has some really old soft tires. And I think he's gonna be pitting pretty soon because yeah, I can see he's gonna let Gironi pass. So yeah, even if Levy can catch the slipstream of Gironi, if this final uh, final corners, I think he's gonna go to the pits, and yeah, there he goes. And he's gonna take the soft tires, and it's quite interesting that he's driving for a Heritage Performance, but his team in SL is Levioso Sports Art, and that's the pit box he's pitting at. In the meantime, he's gonna join the track really close to Andres. But there's also more battles. You also see the Ricard Auto drivers really close to each other. And yeah, there's also this battle for P11. You can see who Zaki versus gets pushed wide. Gonna lose the contact with Trixie and Trixie with a really impressive race. But so far it's not first place of the not really the first place of the JL drivers. That's Craft right now in P9, doing a really good race, but Trixie has the better tires, so he might be able to catch up in the end. But yeah, now we still see this battle between Levy and Andres. Andres might be losing the contact right now, not sure if he has the slipstream. And if he doesn't, then he might be in a huge danger because he has the hard tires. And the slipstream of Levy would simply be crucial. But to be honest, I think Andres will be battling him, so I'm not sure if he will really be taking advantage. But now Levy has to pass Coetzee, that's where Andres could catch up, but he doesn't need that because Levy made a mistake. So let's see, Andres going for the sideline, no, he's not gonna make the move. You know, we see Coetzee defending, Nuno, Levy going for the outside, Andres go for the inside, and now they're going side by side, and still they're going wheel to wheel on this battle. Andres gonna have the inside line, so he has the advantage, but Levy has the soft tires as Andres tries to close the door on Levy, and not allow him to pass on the outside. Now they're going for the final corner. In the meantime, we also have Coetzee is now going to the pits with 12 laps to go. But yeah, there's still these two drivers battling now. Andres on the inside with Levy now. Gonna have the inside on turn 2. Now they're still going side by side, and now I think Andres got his door closed. As he's trying to go for inside. Oh, Levy will touch the grass on inside. So he's gonna lose contact with Andres, but maybe he can come back as he has the soft tires. Right behind them, it's Coetzee with soft, but I think I see there's another battle. It's the Scuderia Carmona drivers. It's Corvid versus Gironi, but Gironi has some really old tires. But I think we should be looking to make a final pit stop. I think at the end of this lap. As you can see, still Corvid. We have 10 laps to go. It's getting really close to SL. But yeah, it's now Gironi now with Tourist now going for the outside. Can he make the move on Tourist? This might really not end well. But as you can see now, Tourist has managed to pass Gironi. Now Gironi going to the pits with 10 laps to go. I think Gironi is going to go for the hards. And yeah, that's the tires he's going to choose. So there he goes. And I think Tourist will have to pit one more time. So yeah, we're starting to see the pit stop and the strategy shaping up. In the meantime, seems something last. Yeah, Rosim just extending his gap. Is now up into the lead with 10 seconds ahead. And Corvid now in second place. Then it's Tourist with the soft tires. Might be able to get closer because Corvid's mediums are slightly older. Meantime, we also have this freeway battle. It's Andres with Kubo and Levy. Look at this, Kubo has some really new tires, so he should want to make the pass on Andres. He goes for the inside, outside and the inside. And he makes the move. Let's see what Andres do. Ooh, Kubo goes wide, Andres will take the inside line, but now Kubo goes defensive once again. Let's see now Andres going for the inside, Kubo on the outside, and certainly this is costing time to the Polish driver. We see now Levy going wide, and now can he make the move there? I don't think he can. Ooh, he's gonna get pushed by Andres on the grass on the inside. Meantime, we still have Kubo and Andres going side by side into the final corner. Yeah, there he goes now. Andres going to the pits. This was certainly quite a huge loss of time for Kubo, who is now in P5. Right ahead is Gironi in P4. And I think he can get to that P4 because I'm pretty sure Kubo might have to pit one more time into the end. Yeah, now we have Ruiz versus Corvi. As you can see, Ruiz really caught up to Corvi. They're now going side by side with each other. With Corvi now, I think Ruiz has made the move already before they even make the turn once. So that's a good pass by Ruiz, taking advantage of the slipstream and the tires. And yeah, he has better tires, so he should be able to run away from the Australian driver. But I think they might be really close as soon as they pit, because after this lap they gonna be 6 laps left play, so that might be a good time to go to the pits. Let's see if Ruiz does that, and yes, he does. Corvi will follow him though, so this is really a close battle for second. With now Gironi with the hard tires. Yeah, this is why I said the strategy. I was quite skeptical because not only you lose a lot of time at the beginning, but now it's gonna be maybe an easy target for recent Corvid. But let's see what's gonna happen. You can see now Corvid with a huge mistake, touching the grass on the inside and getting stuck there. That will give some Ruiz some distance. But I wonder what will Carmona do. Carmona might just take the safe stream, or he might slow down the risk because could potentially help Corvid, or maybe they might still be mad at each other from the previous race, and that could affect this battle now. So now really curious to see what's gonna happen. Because I now just checking the fastest lap, and it's still that lap from Rosim, that 36 top 9. Because right now the race is getting really close to Gironi. You can see, can he get the safety? There he goes. We see now the safety. Gironi goes defensive, but he cannot close the door on Ruiz. There goes Ruiz now going for the inside line, and he makes the move on Gironi. He's up into second place, but this might still not be over. As you can see now, Gironi going for the inside line, but he's gonna lose the safe stream, I think, because he touched the grass, so that might allow Ruiz to run away. And I think that's gonna be it for this battle for second place. As you can see, Junior just went wide of that runoff. So yeah, you might see also maybe the teammates battling, or maybe might be some slipstreaming if Corby could catch up to Ruiz. It's gonna be hard to do it, but it's only 3 laps to go. It's not really an easy track to catch up to the front. In the meantime, looks like Rosim has made one more pit stop, but he still has the lead of the race. So yeah, pretty sure now he has the win secured because he has better tires, so he should be able to extend the gap to the end of the race. But I gotta say, I think Gironi, maybe his strategy wasn't that bad, because yeah, his situation at the start wasn't that great, but now he's up to 3rd place. So by taking a different strategy, made things more about pace, which I think will give him the advantage here. So now he's in 3rd, but I think 3rd is the best position you can get today, because ahead is Ruiz with Taylor tires, and Rosim. He has been quite dominant today. Really amazing performance from him. You can see there's some battling happening. I think that was Jake and Kraft. Now somebody in front is Gletzy versus Levy. But I think it might be after, because Rosim not that far away from finishing this race. There he goes, he is only half a lap to go. Well, maybe this corner that has that huge runoff. Long as on this last sector, with only fast corners, it's really hard to overtake here. Yet so many drivers have made so many overtaking attempts, but here we go now. Rosim takes the Qatar Grand Prix. Ruiz He's gonna finish in second place, and meantime, Journey will hold on for third place against Corvid, who will finish in P4. Meanwhile, it's Kubo who will finish in P5. Then it's Quetzi and Levy, and I think Quetzi gonna take the P6. Yes, he's gonna do it. Levy got the safety, but it wasn't close enough. Then it's Andrews with P8. Then it's Jake Kraft. See also Zeki's verse. And Zeki's verse in P11. Then you have Trixie P12. Then it's Heather. Then it's Mr. Frank. 2 laps behind still. So we still might have to wait these 19 seconds. So yeah guys, this was an amazing season. Oh yeah, forgot to say, Gironi, by finishing 3rd place, is gonna be the champion of CL, of Challenger League Season 7, so big congratulations to him. And I think Vintage Ariel Racing is gonna be also the Constructor Champion, so also congratulations for him. And of course, Graf is gonna be your Journeyman League Champion, so also use congratulations for him. And yeah, and I think really deserved title for Gironi. He has been really consistent, he has been also reliable. And I think he has been there where it matters, so yeah, congratulations for Gironi for his first title in Challenger League. In the meantime, Rosin will take the win of the race with fastest lap as well, and also I think he led every lap. Maybe not when he pitted, but still it's the hat trick. It's pole position, fastest lap on the win. Reese will finish second place. Then you have Journey third, followed by Corvin. Then it's the Ricard Auto driver, is Kubo and Quetzley. Then it's Levy P7, followed by Andres. Then you have Jake and Kraft closing the top 10. Then it's Jakey's verse P11, followed by Trixie, Kader, and Mr. Frank. Alright.